No matter what they say, do gotta get this money. Watch out when they come for you. Take all of your honey. First of the month, then rent is due. Gotta get this paper. Yo, ticket, TV, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on in. Appreciate everybody coming into the building. Salute, 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 y'all. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And I've come to y'all with an update today on Robert Kelly, R. Kelly. So everybody knows R. Kelly is locked down. Everybody knows R. Kelly is, uh, you know, basically doing time, you know, and R. Kelly, uh, nobody pretty much knew when this guy was supposed to be getting out. Well, the information is now out on R. Kelly. Now, according to the reports, R. Kelly is getting out on this day right here that I just put on your screen. Let me see if you guys can see it. Let me see. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm going to make sure I get this on y'all screen. I don't know why y'all can't see that. Hold on. Y'all should be able to see that. I'm trying to put it up on the screen right now for everybody to see. There it is right there. So it's being reported on hotnewhiphop.com today, uh, and other publications that R. Kelly, Robert Kelly, is set to be. Damn, this road is closed off, man. He's set to be released on December the 21st, 2045. Now we're in 2026 right now. So he still got another, what, 18, 19 years ago? Man, when I looked at this date, I was like, damn, dog. He must feel like, man, bro, like, think about that right there, y'all. If that's your release date, that shit got to be hurting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know when R. Kelly's release date was. You know what I mean? I didn't even know when his release date was. But his release date is in 19 years. Is his release date. 19 years, you guys. And so we got to see, man, bro, how this whole situation is going to play out. Does he get out early than that? You know what I'm saying? If he gets good time or whatever like that, does he get years shaved off or what? But right now, damn, 19 more years, man. And how long has been R. Kelly been locked up, you guys? I'm trying to think. He got locked up like what, 6, 7 years ago? I'm trying to think. Damn, that shit went by fast. Like he's been locked up for like 6 or 7 years. Kels has been locked up for 6 or 7 years right now, bro. You know what I mean? And so for them announcing, and shout out to hotnewhiphop.com and Rap uh, publication for posting this information. Damn, dog. 2040, 2045. 2045, December the 21st. So he'll be out for Christmas that year. He'll be home in time for Christmas in 2045. That's insane, bro. 19 years, bro. And then he's gonna be in his mid to late 70s when he gets out. That's if he don't get time shaved off. So will he get time shaved off for good behavior or programs or whatever like that? You know what I'm saying? Uh Nick T says, did he murder someone? Nick T, I'm going to read to you what R. Kelly was convicted of. Because you asked, did he murder someone? Well, let's read what he was convicted of, right? So, because I see a question in the comment section, did he murder someone, right? Uh, right? So, and then now you're gonna see why he got all that time, right? I think this needs to be put into grand perspective. You know what I mean? When you say stuff like that in the comments, Nick T, you have to also look, because the things that R. Kelly was convicted of and people went and testified uh, against him about, right? He, um, you know, he has to live with that, right? He has to live with that, bro. So, uh, to put this out here plain and simple for you, Nick T, since I see you say that in the comment section, R. Kelly was he was convicted in two major Fed trials, bro, where he had charges that was related like on decade long uh, patterns of sexual abuse and exploitation. Right now, he got a 31-year combined sentence, prison sentence, bro. So he been in there for like 6. He probably got some years shaved down. So that's why they're saying 2045, because that's less than 31 years even total. If you put that together right there, that's less than 31. So, anyways, though, his trial in New York, bro, he had fuck is you doing? Hold on, man. This clown ass nigga doing, bro? Don't know how to drive. So his trial in New York, bro, the jury in Brooklyn, they found him guilty on all 9 counts, bro, in a case that was centered on a racketeering enterprise that led to, you know, recruit and sexually abuse women and minors. So let's start right there, right? So you want to know what he got found guilty of, sir? We're gonna talk about this. Um, and so I see some people saying setup. Well, you must not have watched the trial. You must not have watched the trial. Anyways, though, racketeering, it says leading a criminal enterprise that engaged in bribery, kidnapping, and forced labor to facilitate his abuse. And remember, R. Kelly called himself the Pied Piper. R. Kelly called himself the Pied Piper. You have to listen to some of R. Kelly's music and some of the things he puts out himself, right? You have to look at that, right? Again, you have some of the things that R. Kelly was saying in his music. You had to question some of those things. And I know we all love R. Kelly's music, but you got to keep it real here, right? You understand what I'm saying? So we're not gonna sit up here and cap for nobody. You know what I mean? Um, and so, anyways, though, he got caught with the Mann Act 2, 8 counts involving illegal transportation of women and the girls across state lines for sex purposes. He got hit with bribery, right? Related to the 94 purchase of a fraudulent ID card for Aaliyah, who was 15 at the time, to obtain a marriage license, right? You got to think about all of these things we telling y'all about right now. All of these things I'm talking to y'all about, this is all on the line. So he got a 30-year sentence for that right there, bro. Then in Chicago, remember Chicago in his hometown, he was convicted on 6 of 13 counts related to the, you know, underage porn, right? And enticement of minors. Now, the production of, you know, underage porn, 3 counts for filming this, right, of a underage girl. Enticement of an under. 3 counts on that he got found guilty of, right? For coercing into sexual criminal activity. And he got sentenced to 20 years in prison. Now, the judge ordered all 19, he ordered 19 of those years to be served concurrently at the same time with his New York sentence, adding 1 additional year to his total time, right? So that's what R. Kelly was found guilty of. Now, if you go back to his case, you have to look at how many witnesses and people showed up to court to testify against that dude, everything like that. And then you also have to ask yourself, do you believe all of those things? But here's a bigger thing. Do you believe that tape that was out here at first? The first one where everybody suspected that could have been him, that he, I guess, denied that was him. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask yourself these questions. But they had so many people go to court. Like, if you guys looked at Diddy's trial, Diddy's trial was child's play versus R. Kelly's. R. Kelly's trial, he had so many people that went to court, and so everybody said one man, Rico. That's because everybody else testified and turned and gave. This is the same thing with Diddy. Everybody else turned and testified against him. People got to understand that. In R. Kelly's case, he had people that was giving up information and testify to protect themselves and help nail him. You guys have to remember all of the witnesses they had go up there. So you really have to say that you think that all of those people, even on the Surviving R. Kelly series, you have to think that every last one of those people was lying. I'm just saying. I clown trying to run some, bro. Yeah. So yeah, like as I said to y'all, you would have to think what I said to y'all, that everybody was capping, like everybody was lying, right? That's all I'm saying. So even if you think like one person was lying, and that's not right if one person lied, but you would have to think that all these people were lying. That's what you would literally have to put in your mind. They all lied to set this dude up. I just don't see everybody lying on this cat, bro. And like I said, R. Kelly talked about some of this stuff, like some of the things he even said in his music, right? You guys have to repeat this stuff out. You know what I mean? Even the things he said in his music, right? Right? Peep what we saying to y'all, right? So this is the type of things we're saying about R. Kelly, is what he was being accused of, bro. Bro, the man was I don't even want to go into all that, bro. All I know is, man, let me ask y'all a question. And I'm gonna just leave it at this. How old do y'all think Aaliyah was when he was dealing with her? That's it. That's all we gotta talk about. Let's stop right there. We ain't even gotta talk about nothing else. We ain't even gotta talk about nothing else. Now I want you, I double dog dare you to answer that question. Answer that question. Answer that question. That's all we need to talk about. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. So once we get to that, and we get to that understanding right there, then there, I mean, like I said before, right? Somebody said if he looked like Charlie Sheen should be in prison. Charlie Sheen should be in prison. Charlie Sheen has documentaries on him, but here's the problem. A lot of y'all don't want to watch those documentaries. That's the real problem. His documentary did 1 point something million views, exposing him. But R. Kelly, his a do probably like 10 million, 20, 15 million, or however many that the Surviving R. Kelly did. Right? Abercrombie and Fitch. Everybody doesn't know I did a video on that. They're going to trial. The judge ain't letting them get off the hook. He said, nah, you can't use that. You're incompetent and can't stand trial. No, you're going to bring your ass in here. You're going to trial. When that trial starts, we're going to cover that. Right? But once again, like I said before, man, all you got to do is just start right there, just off core principles of what you think. For things that they say, right? Well, excuse me, if you just listen to some of the stuff Charlie Sheen says himself and has said himself over the years, like I said before, we ain't gotta go nowhere further than that, right? We ain't gotta go nowhere further. And I suggest that you watch the Charlie Sheen documentary. Matter of fact, I think somebody uploaded one of the copies to YouTube. You guys need, like I said before, y'all need to put y'all again. I'll be trying to say this a lot. I don't respect a lot of these industry cats, man, because once you start hearing about a lot of these things that be going on, man, it really twists your whole thought process about these people. it makes you think like, damn, dog, what type of time is these cats really on? You know what I'm saying? Why would these cats put themselves in this type of situation? You really ask yourself that type of shit, man. You really do. It's something that really, really, really is prevalent and relevant in what we talking about today. So again, even whatever you want to say about R. Kelly, just ask yourself, how old do you think Aaliyah was when he was with her? That's that's the baseline of where we start at. That's the baseline. And then again, this man was calling himself the Pied Piper. Again. So we're not even gonna play these games. You know what I'm saying? And if a lot of y'all, see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all unwilling to criticize in your own community because you scared somebody gonna call you and say you buck dancing and shit like that. Nah, you supposed to call it all out. But you can't say, hey man, we want people will say, hey man, I want white folks to stay out of our business, but you won't even take care of your own business. Nah, it don't work like that. You gotta be willing to do the uncomfortable and take care of your own business. You have to be willing to do that. Period. You have to be willing to do that. And that's just all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, as I told y'all this, right? Yeah, you gotta give me the VIP shit, nigga. So as I told y'all this, and I'll say it again, right? Once again, man, morals and ethics. That's all there is to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, R. Kelly do his time. He pay his debt to society, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, he did his time. But once again, like I said before, all of these dudes, I don't pause at none of these cats. Why y'all think I was saying that I had a problem with Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton not going up there and answering them questions? Y'all all up in the files. What's the problem? If you ain't got shit to hide, take your ass up there. They subpoenaed you to go up there and answer them damn questions. And what they need to do is while they up there say, hey man, well why isn't Donald J. Trump sitting up here with us too? He's in the files. But see, y'all got a problem when I say that. A lot of y'all got a all right, boy, what's up? A lot of y'all got a problem when I say that, right? So once again, y'all, you can feel however you want to feel. I'm gonna stand on truth, honor, and principles at all times. It don't matter. I don't give a damn who it is, bro. Because it's one thing when you're dealing with these young ones, man. You have to always protect that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always protect that. That's something that should always be protected. And I say this because once again, I've been working with the youth ever since. Damn it, I was what a youngster in college, man, doing camps, working basketball camps, and then it grew up to be I'm playing basketball, and then in summertime, we're doing camps, we're doing things for the youth. When you see the young kids like that, I used to take pride in stopping them from fighting. I used to take pride in teaching them lessons. Their parents they give you a responsibility when they drop them off in the morning, and the responsibility is teach my child something that they can take for the rest of their lives and do something good with. Don't lead them down the wrong path. Don't allow them to come out here and crash out and do dumb stuff. That's how I roll. Anybody that know me know how I roll like that. So I don't play them games for nobody. Buddy, straight like that. And that's just how we moving on it. Ain't no other question about it. Ain't no ifs and buts, in betweens, none of that shit. You know what I mean? That's why I tell y'all all the time. It's all of these demons. Every last one of them. So you gonna tell me that every woman that came out against this dude with allegations on surviving R. Kelly, they all lying. All of the people that testified in his trial against him, they all lying. Nah, you just a fanboy or fangirl, and your ass is delusional. Point blank, period. Simple as that. Now, I've already told y'all my thoughts on the ones that are lying. The ones that are lying, oh, they gotta go to prison. And I'm gonna say this again: if you are caught lying, and I don't care if they are guilty on other, with other people, if you are caught lying just to put D's on a situation, you should go to prison. There ain't no question about it. Your ass should be going to prison. What's up, you dog? Hell yeah. My nigga, you already know, dog. Salute. Back there. All right, boy, I'm gonna scream at you, nigga. So, yeah, man. As I told y'all, man, come on, bro. I don't move like that, bro. I'm cut different, whole different cloth, man. I don't play these games. Oh, man, come on, man. Nah, nigga. Respect people, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? On that level, respect people. On that level, respect people, man. Can't this many people be saying, and think about this, y'all. They say, oh, they targeting him. Well, why they ain't target every other rich black man? A lot of these dudes stay out of trouble, stay out of the way. If you really think about it, a lot of black men stay out of trouble and stay out of the way. They don't get enough credit for that. Like, you don't see a lot of black men really in trouble. You don't see it. You don't see a lot of black men really in trouble. You don't see it. You don't see it. Like, a lot of famous black men, they stay out of trouble. I can go all the way down the files for you. Down the names. Michael B. Jordan, never hear about him being in trouble. These are all big time black entertainers, actors, and I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm saying you don't be hearing no allegations and stuff about all these dudes. Russell Wilson, Grant Hill, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, right? Come on now, let's keep it 100. Vince Carter, T-Mac. There's a whole list of names. I can go through a whole black community full of celebrities. So all these dudes ain't being targeted. So let's cut the cap, right? And I don't want to hear about inside the courthouse, all this other shit. Like I said before, how old was Aaliyah? That's all. Let's start right there. How old was Aaliyah? Let's start right there. They don't even want to do that. They don't want to have that conversation. I guarantee you they don't want to have that conversation. Right? Because, see, I can eat the niggas. Easy work. Ain't nigga want that smoke, nigga. I can eat any one of them niggas on this conversation. Right? So I'm just telling y'all. Right? So yeah, man, I'm just being real with y'all, man. Like, a lot of people need to start telling these kids, hey man, don't make these bad decisions, bro. Y'all effing up, man. Y'all messing the game up, man. Real talk, man. Y'all messing the game up, man. So I'm just telling y'all what it is, right? Somebody said she was what? She was 1'3" when they first met. See, I ain't even know all that. I ain't even know all that. So I'm just saying, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? All these, like, every last one of these dudes that we hear about, they got these crazy allegations and shit against them, bro. Think about how everybody always say it's lies. They say the same shit with Tyler Perry, right? All of that. All of that. All of that. They say the same shit with what's the other dude that got the allegations? They say the same shit with Diddy. They say the same shit. They say everybody lying on all these people. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Donald Trump, they all lying, Ticket. They lying, man. They lying, Ticket. They trying to tear Trump down, man. They lying, man. Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton been getting allegations that he was in goddamn Arkansas, bro. Come on, man. Come stop this shit, man. Joe Biden. And y'all believe any of these cats? That's all I'm really saying. Y'all believe any of these cats? It's sad. It's sad, bro. It really is sad, man. It really is sad. It really is sad, bro. You know? But I hope that you guys will get the point of what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And so, am I saying that these guys can't be lied on? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when you have so many people that's coming out against you, making allegations, bro. I mean, damn, dog. And them type allegations, that's heavy stuff, bro. From a lot of people, that's heavy stuff right there, bro. We have to remember that. That we have to remember. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, Straight Drop Weight Loss Formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.